I'm the national swimming coach for Isle of Man Swimming and the head coach of Isle of Man Swimming Club.
So this weekend is, and last weekend, was the Island Swimming Championships. Well, first of all, start off, how did last weekend go?
It's fantastic. The swimming, the actual level of swimming was way in excess of what we were expecting. There's some really, really good swims. The younger guys are throwing PBs out like that's lifetime best times. We've seen about probably another 10 swimmers qualify for the county championships in January next year. And the seniors, having had a break after the Commonwealths, are coming back into form and actually swimming PBs. So yeah, couldn't be happier.
I mean, on that, the island punch above its weight in all sorts of sports, and swimming is one of them. Obviously, behind us we've got all this going on. What is the sort of, why have we got so much talent on the island? Is it all down to your coach, or is it the raw ability?
I think, to be honest, I can't claim it. The coaches at the regional clubs do a fantastic job, all the way down to the swimming teachers and the guys basically building the base of the pyramid that swimming is on the Isle of Man. I do put it down to the fact that sport is such a big part of island life, and really there's not the choices of things other than sport for young people to do. So everyone seems to have a sport over here, and do you know what? Like you say, we get good, really good kids, really good work ethic, and I do the polishing. I put the icing on the cake, if you will. So like I say, I can't take credit for it, but yeah, the level that we compete against when we go across and we race against big city programs and we mix it. So yeah, it's some would say we're doing something right.
So obviously, with the ones you got here today, that's the Commonwealth team in the future. How sort of can you see that already in some of them, that they're ready to make that level up?
There are some that we would say. He did that deliberately. He did, yeah. There are some we'd say are almost earmarked as potential for future games. There are also swimmers in the current Commonwealth team that are determined to stay in front of those guys chasing them. It's a nice problem to have. You know, they're saying, I still want to be there in 4 years' time. And the plan for the guys that have just been is to go to the next games and do bigger things and make that next level up. We've got a number of events. We've got the women's 50 backstroke, the men's 100 freestyle, the men's 50 freestyle this morning.
Tell you what, I'll do that again, start again, because I plug it up on you. So.
Okay.
So obviously this has been on last weekend, on this weekend, tomorrow, some fantastic young swimmers involved. What have we got on today?
We've got the women's 50 backstroke, we've got the men's 50 freestyle are the first two events. Men's 50 free is kind of the blue ribbon event. We'll have nearly every swimmer that's competing will be contesting that. So yeah, that's exciting. Then we've got the women's 200 medley. We've got the men's 200 metres butterfly, which is 8 lengths of the pool on butterfly. The 200 fly guys would argue it's the hardest event in the pool, along with the 400 metre medley that we swam last night. But yeah, there's some really exciting stuff.
When you say women's and men's, what age group is that? The senior level? And then?
Sorry, the women's, we have age groups 11 and under, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16 and over is women's. But they all compete in the heats together, and then they're separated into age groups for the finals.
Oh, brilliant. So last weekend you had the governor down, am I right thinking? And he was out presenting awards and that. I'm going to say that again, because I put it up as well. I knew what I was going with it, and I forgot what I was going with it halfway through.
Okay.
So last weekend you had the governor come down and he was handing out prizes and trophies. How good is it to see the recognition from their side? I mean, they may not necessarily get the whole deal, but they get it. It's somebody coming in and presenting them with it. How big is that as a sort of inspirational tool to help drive them on?
It's so inspiring for the young swimmers. You know, last weekend we had the Lieutenant Governor, Sir John Lorimer, and Sarah Corlett, who's the chair of Isle of Man Sport, come down, and for these guys to understand that we've got support from that level of VIP, as it were, is just fantastic. It makes it that little bit more special. And like you say, I think this weekend we've got guys from our key sponsors, Utmost, coming down. Mike and his team have changed Isle of Man swimming. I can't say it any other way. The support that we've had from Utmost over the years has just been incredible. This is actually our 10th year with Utmost, and it's like I say, it's been fantastic. The support we get across the board for, as you say, a small island community. Every swimmer, whether you're this big to the ones that are probably going to be this big, they all value that. They see the value in the support we get across the board. It's so exciting to see how much support we get.
This is the second weekend of the championships. How did the first weekend go?
First weekend was absolutely fantastic. Obviously, first time since before the NSC shut, so it's actually even longer. A lot of people say since before COVID. For us, it's even longer. But first time we've got proper champs in, so that's heats and finals, which is really important for all these swimmers. It's what they'd experience if they go away to major competitions, and we're able to replicate it here on the island. So it's really exciting, and there were some really fast, really good swims last weekend.
Well, a big part of that is the facilities we've got here, which are, like, for an arm this size, absolutely amazing. How helpful is that towards, from your side, of driving the next generation through, and even the current ones who have been at the Commonwealth Games?
Yeah, absolutely. It's key, isn't it? We're not just here at the NSC. Obviously, we race here, we've got the timing, etc. here, but right across the regional pools, it's all absolutely vital. The Isle of Man swim squad use all of the pools throughout the island to access various areas. So yeah, the facilities are fantastic.
And in terms of when you're looking towards Commonwealth teams, what is it you're looking out for besides just speed?
I think that's a really difficult question. In terms of, if we're talking swimming specific, it's a commitment. It's a 4-year commitment to the process just in that cycle, but it goes back to these swimmers, these ones that are in the pool this weekend, 8 years old. They have to be there then, and it's a young sport, swimming, so we're looking for commitment, we're looking for work ethic, and ultimately we're looking for speed and times.
And are you seeing that commitment in abundance even amongst these ones who are so, like the young ones here?
I think, yeah, this last Commonwealth cycle has been amazing for swimming. We had a really, really strong swimming team, and they're swimming day in, day out with our younger swimmers. They share the pool time. A lot of our sessions do incorporate right down to our younger swimmers. So they're actually in the pool, and then they were able to see their idols on the television racing against, like the relay at Commonwealth. To see them there on the television next to the top names in the world was just amazing, and that, I hope, inspires a whole generation full of swimmers.